one message there. Hopefully that'll stop all the doubles. If anybody's there, if you could do me the honour of writing in the chat, that would be splendid. Because all I can see is my pinned message, which is a little bit dull. And whenever we start off with a tour... Oh, Anne said hello. Right, well that's good. If you're saying hello, I'm guessing you can hear me, Anne. Lovely to see you. I appreciate this was an incredibly last-minute tour. I was going to do it later today, but Amy's had too much sun, so they're just going to sit and chill. And I thought, well, oh, hello, Donna. And I thought, well, there's absolutely no point me sitting around waiting to do a tour after they've gone if we're not going to do anything. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Rosemary. So I haven't got the microphone in at the moment because I thought it's always nice to hear a bit of background noise, although saying I would have said background noise until I heard all that nonsense on the old boat. But if the sound bothers you at any time, please let me know. And then did I say hello, Rosemary? I think I did, didn't I? Honestly, I think the heat's got to me. Now, what I would say is I'm not going to be giving you facts and figures about this place. What I probably am going to do is I will redo this tour as live, and I will do lots of research. Because if I tell you anything at the moment, considering the amount of heat, I mean, I will turn the camera around at some stage. I look like a red blob. I am a red blob. Well, you've got two hellos, Rosemary. Not everybody gets that. You see, that is the extent of my memory at the moment. Literally 2 seconds after, it's gone. But I think there's just something about the magic of Alive that I wanted to be able to share it with you. Now, this is the ferry that I came in on. Well, I mean, I say the ferry. It's a ferry. The one which says her and Gina at the end of it. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. It's meant to rain soon, so I'm very much hoping it doesn't. And the reason why not, this is actually the pre-live, so we've got 7 minutes to go. But I would like just to be able to show you a few bits. Show you a few bits before we go. Nikki came to see, well, yes, Nikki, those are not on offer today, I'm afraid. Sorry, not sorry. What I am going to say is I think either my hand or my gimbal is a bit wonky. So I'm going to sit down. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? And I'm going to get my, whatchamacallit, doodle flip, tripodular. And I'm going to try and give it a little bit of a tweak. Because with my tripodular, I can put you there. And I can slightly tweak. Well, Ginny, I you know when you're like, oh, should I do the tried and tested, or because I'm abroad, shall I have something that I can't really get, you know, at home? So I went for the let's do that. Let's get something I can't get at home, and then I regretted it because I got pistachio and sorry, I'm wibbling away. I'm getting a bit obsessive with my phone camera direction. Oh well, you'll have to be as wonky as I am. Well, I thought it was going to be lovely. You're getting some strange. Are you getting some strange, Nikki? I've no idea what you mean by you're getting some strange. I don't think my playing has made any difference whatsoever. What do you think, guys? Am I on the wonk? Am I a twinky twonk? Sometimes maybe it's my head that's on the wonk. Looks okay from here. Is it fine, Dawn, or not? Was that a nope? See, the trouble is you have to... Definitely wonky. See, the trouble is you actually have to remember the question that you asked. Right. Slightly left wonk. Yeah, the trouble is it's all right you saying to me, has that made it slightly more wonk or less wonk? It's... I'll tell you, it's a trial. It's an absolute trial. I feel... Right, is that more left wonk or less left wonk, honestly? Yes, I know, Dawna, but I care. A, I'm a perfectionist, and B, I can't. I want other people who maybe same amount of wonk. Right, let's put the old thing on. What I'm going to do, I think, is... this is complicated. What I think I might do is... This is going to upset you all, so be careful. But it's not going to upset you as much as my... Oh, sorry. I've turned my phone off. Oh, dear me. Oh, what have I done? Oh, not sure if anybody can still hear me. I've turned my gimbal off. I probably should have told you that before I turned it off, to be fair, but leave it as a surprise. Right. Well, is everybody still with me, or did I decapitate you all in my gimbal movement? Oh! Has everybody lost? It was good and now it's frozen. Yeah, I think you were frozen because I actually ended up, Streamlabs booted me out while I was faffing. Right, I think I'm gonna have to call that a day, because otherwise we're gonna spend 5 hours and find out it's the way my wrist is or something. Right. Of course we'll have to see, because if the gimbal does its doodly do, then we know it's all gone wrong. Right, super. I didn't leave at all. Excellent. Oh, it's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Hello, Ginny. I hope you brought some snacks. So here we are in the town of Split. Now, I'm going to tell you where I know exactly where I want to take you. The issue is that there are so many turnings and alleys. If I don't get lost, it's going to be a miracle. So I hope you're up for a bit of getting lost. Now I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see just how hot and sweaty I am. This is a hot and sweaty me. Hello everybody, it's 3 o'clock, Split time, let's go. So this is on mainland Croatia. So we've taken the ferry from Brač, which is a 50-minute journey, to come up to Split. And Split has got some absolutely amazing buildings. And I'm going to try and show you a good number of them without us getting cut off. So I'm just going to stop and I'm going to point. Well, I'm not going to point, but the architecture is, honestly, you just walk around and you're like, oh, that's really nice. And then you're like, oh, but I like that too. Now, what's interesting is that I haven't actually been in this square before. So when I say let's explore, I really mean. So this is a statue of Marco Marolik, who was 1450 to 1524. I mean, the buildings are absolutely spectacular. And the thing is, I think what really makes it is actually the shutters. I've decided that what makes these buildings so utterly wonderful is the shutters. There's just something about an open, and railings, open shutters, closed shutters. They say, oh, Ivan Mestrovic, you cannot come to Croatia and not see some of Ivan Mestrovic's work. And please don't quote me on the spellings. I mean, the spellings actually I don't have an issue with. What I have an issue with is the pronunciations. That was a bit of orange going on there, wasn't it? Lovely orange. I can't pull off orange. Once a friend said to me, try on this orange coat. I said, I will look absolutely hideous. And she said, try it. I said, I look hideous. She said, go on. I put it on. She laughed so much. She was like, you're right. I said, well, thank you. I'm so pleased I had to put it on for you to believe me. Now, so basically there are different gates to get into the town of Split, and I'm just going to take you around this square. Oh, I nearly got to take a Pidgeoni. And then we're going to see the first gate. I mean, I adore. And can you see the glass? Just, oh, it's a little bit dreamy, isn't it? So I've been going around going, oh, look at that, oh, look at that. And my sister's going, oh, nice shops. You literally, oh, how on earth did I find the one bit of sticky out thing to trip over? They don't make them like this anymore, do they? So we're in, well, again, it's probably that silent P, a silent J. So I'll let you take your screenshots. So this basically is the square. I mean, so a bit like we'd say a plaza, I think. Kind of seeing the photos of how It looked in 1821 at the top. And there's a drawing from, say, 1782, so we're going backwards. Now I just love this view. What I would love even more is if there were no people here, but I can't have everything. So can you see, follow my finger, hello, if you have a look there, isn't that beautiful? They always say, look up.
Are you joking? No, you're on that. Oh, you went mad again.
So anybody who remembers, and I know Dawna does, VJ from Hago Times, his office is through the next bit, but unfortunately I think I may have seen him actually leading a tour, but I didn't really want to interrupt. So I thought it'd be interesting to know if it really was him or not. So what I did was I said, oh, VJ, and he didn't turn around, and I thought, well, doesn't really help, he could have been ignoring me. Just a week, and to be clear, I've got 3 more days. So this is one of the first gates. Sorry, I literally seen old Hago Times. I would have done my turn round and twist, but oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you for liking. Thank you for tipping. I much appreciate it. Now you've got these beautiful, and why they're beautiful is because they're cool. Because actually, when you're under the sun, it's a little bit too warm. But of course, what's less fabulous about the huge number of alleys is the propensity to actually get absolutely lost. And I'll be honest, I can get lost in places I know. So this is Jupiter Restaurant, because of course we've got the Jupiter. I have never held the gimbal so high above my head before. I just hope the magnetic clip doesn't give up and I have a phone impale itself on my head now. Well, no, I was lost actually, because I left my sister to have some something to eat and drink, and then she said, right, we've gone opposite now, and of course I needed to retrace my steps. Well, of course I had no idea what steps I'd taken, but I didn't retrace them, but I managed to get back, so you know, worse things happen at sea. And now what I want you to do is listen. And that's actually just the aircon unit, that's not that exciting. Right, hopefully I won't lose you here. I'm just going in to show you underneath. There are lots of these shopping stalls. Yes, beautiful male singing. Right. Ooh. Ooh, I say. Oh, can you hear me? What a noise, eh? Whoops. Where are you off to in July, Ginny?
Hope you didn't catch that on video.
I think I did, I'll be honest. You're going to be a YouTube sensation. Oh, your house. I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say it was you're going on holiday somewhere exotic. Lots of tourists, but we're actually only in May, or are we? Are we? What day are we in? Yeah, we're still in May, and it's not even really high season yet, and then it's going to get crazy, crazy, crazy. So this is the Ethnographic Museum in Split. The one-time convent, the Poor Clares of St. Nicholas. And obviously lots of exciting ruinages. If there's something you'd like me to spend a bit more time on, let me know. I'm in your hands. Not literally, but you get my gist. And of course the old love locks. And you can go many European cities and find a few love locks. And look at the washing. If you got to wash your clothes, you got to wash your clothes. I mean, to be fair, everybody actually needs to wash their clothes. How many have I got? 34. I think she's got more. But I don't worry about losing you as much as she will worry about losing them. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it was a big fly on me. I've got an absolutely massive fly bite. What I really think sets this off more than anything else is that really sexy pipe. What do you think? Bless you.
And then if no one here, then like, okay, come here, please. Oh. You can visit to the clinic later on if you
I mean, that's it. You just don't know when the best time to do a tour is. I did think, actually, if it's going to rain, then could be a good time, but then I would have got wet. So, possibly not. Oh, sorry. It is. It is rather large. Oh. And that's the cathedral. So glad you enjoy it, Natalie.
That's where we went down.
So we're actually in Diocletian's palace, and it's absolutely beautiful. And this, I believe, Donna, is where VJ works in the tourist office. Sorry. Why all of the cushions? Well, Heather, there are so many places in the world you wouldn't know existed until somebody told you about them. Well, it's a cathedral. Sorry, I've just realised I've just seen the cushions. It's a cathedral, so I would imagine it's to do with praying. Found Ginny's new boyfriend. found her two. She can pick.
Ja, ich wollte dir das auch nur zeigen.
Well, that's lovely, as if we can't actually... So the cushions are there for tourists to watch the Roman displays.
To jest jedna z piosenek, w sumie top 5 jest więcej ludzi, którzy na razie jest tak jak jest. Idziemy dalej, idziemy jeszcze na południe, zobaczymy jak wygląda ta reszta pałacu.
That was actually me asked to them to put that on for you guys, so you know, please note that's what I do for my voyages. Donna, you underestimate me. We have a bit of Croatian graffiti for you. I just love the colours. Isn't it beautiful? And oh, that's marvellous. I'm back in a bit of shade. And the outdoor dining, of course, which we love. But the price is not so much. So my sister, interestingly enough, she bought fries for €5, and there was some, well, they look like, you know, potato wedges look quite dark. Well, these were like chipped potato wedges. That wasn't too bad, I mean, considering where you are. But it was the drinks. It was €5 for a Sprite. So I went, no. And then I found a little supermarket before I started the tour, and I bought myself a Fanta for €1.10. So, of course, I blew €13 on a T-shirt with a cat on it. So, you know. Thing is, it's like anything, it depends on your rents. Nothing is cheap anymore, kids. I mean, that's what you call a nice place to sit. I love so many icks. So many icks. Their names are so many icks. Let's have a quick nose out and then I'll take you back in. So this actually around here is where there was a fruit market, and you've got some stalls. So this is kind of coming into the outside, which then goes down to the port, and you can see down there as well, you can see more stalls, and then the outside of the gate again, and someone with a very impressive beard. I have been carrying a brolly round all day, and I think that possibly was pointless. Oh yes, all Roman rooms. There is so much to tell you about Diocletian, and that's why I'm not going to do bits. I'm not going to do bits. I shall do it properly when I'm at home. So this is more of a me slipping up on the polished stone. This is more of a visual feast for your eyes. And then what I'm going to do is try and somehow make the video with a guide on it. So I like to challenge myself. No, not doing the VR experience. Was going to. Thought about it, but I think when you... ice cream. When you're on your toddler, it's more exciting doing it with other people. So you can see here, so this square that we're walking around, and you can see, hopefully you can see, Not too bad. I'll get a bit closer. So you can see the ancient walls, and which is replicated obviously on that map there. Oh, you are, Dawna, you are. I rubbed his foot, that's all I'm saying. And I was like, oh, I've rubbed his foot, I'm gonna be lucky, lucky, lucky. That's a very good point, SL. If I hadn't have brought a brolly, it would have rained. So yes, I have had to lug a brolly round, but hopefully bending my bodies in ways I didn't actually know were possible. Lavender. They sell a lot of lavender here, which is wonderful, as I adore lavender. I can smell it, it's beautiful.
Then eventually, like, I found like a huge part.
And hopefully you can pick out on that glass, you can pick out the different colours. I just love the smell. I currently have a lavender body cream. It's very nice. Oh, look at the disco lights when I did that.
Ouh, il y en a un qui nous attend là-bas au milieu de la place. Jupiter.
A wild Dalmatian. Very good.
C'est bien entretenu, c'est chouette.
And of course lace. If you like lace, there's lots of bits and bobs. You could just get lost here. And I have. Right, let me try. Get you a good shot of this. When I came here earlier, there were definitely not this many people. But we do have more boyfriends for Ginny, so that's good. Oh, hold on guys, I'm going to have to go a little bit off piste. If anybody's got good eyesight, you'll know why. Hello. Hello. Hi. How are you? You're very pretty. You're looking at something. What are you looking at? Oh, that's a bit rude. Everyone's a critic. They're a bit young, were they? Sorry, Ginny. You didn't send me your requirements in advance. So, this is what Dawna was asking if we could come and see. Gregory of Nin. And of course it's a piece of work by Ivan Mestrovic, as you see, Mestrovic, a Croatian sculpture of international renown. He certainly is when you're here. You can't go anywhere without seeing some of his work, and it's really quite marvellous. And what you will see is that so Grigorninsky, you will see that he has a very shiny big toe. So let's walk past people's big toes and so here you are. I'm going to give him a bit of a rub for all of you. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely big toe. So I'm going to be incredibly lucky now, or catch COVID. You can't tell. Sorry, Michelle. Why are you saying ever felt ignored? Who ever felt ignored? Have I missed somebody?
As far as I know, for the last 10 years, it's been
Oh, phew! I was worried. I was like, what have I missed? What have I missed? Who have I missed? Yeah, the cat completely ignored me. No, you're right. It's all right. There are other cats. I'm not going to get really upset about it. Just because the cat didn't want to say hello to me and I said hello. This is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, this makes you want to jump in. Well, it does me because I am, as I said before, a little bit hot. And then I saw a man filling up or cleaning out some bottles and then refilling it through this little receptacle coming up, which I'll be honest, I wasn't sure was the greatest idea. That is the ground plan of Split from 1666. Doesn't look that fabulous. So there you go. It's part of the original aqueduct serving the palace. And you can see obviously how it works. It's fantastic. But I still wouldn't drink out of it. Oh, that's a great postcard, isn't it? With that rubbish bin in the background. I'll take you back to that way. If you didn't need the loo, well, you will now. Then we've got a lovely little well, I want to say fountain, but I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Well, I said little, so it is little. We had more of a water, but it's rather beautiful, isn't it? And my sister commented that the pigeons have purple necks. I don't know if you can see that here, but it's certainly a nice little purpley green green pigeone. Guys, if I'd known you just wanted me to show you refuse collections, I could have saved myself a lot of time. There you are, looks like he's just about to get on the train. I think he'd probably break the weight limit. Good. Good, my work is done. Your bladders are off. Well, you're going to have to wait till the end of the tour, Michelle. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic. The scale of that statue is just fantastic. And then we look back at the walls. Tell you, I could do with the train. I've walked and walked, my poor feet are throbbing. I did think when my feet were throbbing, I thought, is it such a good idea to be doing this all over again? Oh, I feel like I'm going round the wrong way. And of course, just, you know, bit of Roman waste. There you are, bit of refuse again for you. Now you're looking at a reconstruction of the Golden Gate on that main picture, and then you're seeing the interior of St Martin's Church on the right. Look at that. Is that not fantastic? I would highly recommend Croatia for a visit, and I'm going to have to go to lots more places in Croatia. This is, I feel, just the beginning of a beautiful love affair. I tell you what, if something jumped out, I would poodle myself. Oh, rubbish. I'm so glad I went to all that effort. Still better than the alternative, which was some sort of huge number of bats all coming out screaming. Instead I was attacked by a plastic bottle. Lots of museums and galleries here. So we've got a choice. I can take you back through some of the winding alleys, or I can take you around the outside so you can see the externals walk. No, start again. I can take you through the alleys back to the harbour, or we can walk round by the external walls. What would you prefer? I would love to go to Kirker Waterfalls, but if I'm honest with you, it's too expensive. Oh, I've just got you. I now understand, Ginny. Yes. Outside back to promenade. So rather than through the walls, we'll do the outside walls. But the thing is, gang, I've changed my buy me a coffee to buy me a book, because I'm currently drinking coffee sachets. So I thought, that's silly. I don't drink that much coffee unless I'm with Ian, who's a bad influence. So I thought I'll put a book, because I was buying loads of books, and now I've got to the state that actually I can't buy any more books. I need to buy another bookcase before I buy any more books, and I haven't read the books. I need to just stop buying books. So now I'm thinking, what can I change it to? Ginny, yes I do. It depends. Anything over 3 I think is better via PayPal, I'm afraid, but I can DM you. But I do know that it, for some countries, it's a lot easier to pay on Buy Me a Coffee, because they don't have PayPal. So I'm just grateful for any donation, so it can feed my kitten habit. Catnip, oh, do you know, they're bonkers enough already. I met a couple, well actually they come with their young son, and there were 8 suitcases lost on the flight from Gatwick to Split, and yeah, they still haven't had their suitcase back.
For grand pussy.
Are you talking about my battery, the one on the gimbal, the one on the phone? I'm powered by solar. That's a huge amount. I had a suitcase go missing when I went to Menorca, this is many years ago, and we had a changeover in Madrid, and my suitcase stayed at Madrid because it couldn't be bothered to come all the way to Menorca, and that was really frustrating. So somebody gave it a pep talk and it arrived the next day. Well, I'm not sure who they flew with. I flew with TUI. Ginny, I don't think anybody was talking about suitcases except for me. The way my brain works, it would have gone from one topic to another. I do remember going up to the hotel, and I do remember talking to them about tours, and I do remember saying, well, I know that TUI DUI, and she appreciated that. I think even in Croatian she recognised that I was talking absolute nonsense. TUI DUI. I actually could write their strapline for them, I think. I think actually it was okay this time, just because it is such a short flight. It's only 2 hours. Plus we were delayed 50 minutes, so it kind of wears off. So now you're looking again at the, let's see if I can show you some of the stalls before we go back. Not some of the clothing stalls, but see if there's anything. The fruit stalls were amazing. And you can see obviously that, oh, that's good. What have I done with my glasses? Oh my heavens, I hope they're in my rucksack. Otherwise I'm doomed. Beautiful. Yes, they absolutely are packing up now. I can imagine they've done their stints. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen around the town of Split. I've got something embarrassing to tell you. As usual. You know, I've been panicking about my glasses. Yeah. It's a relief though, because I was starting to think if I had hooked them over my top and leant down and they'd fallen off, then I would never remember where that was, and I wouldn't remember where I'd been. Glad you had fun, SL. I've got a couple more tours for you this holiday, I think. I'm going to be doing a tour around Supetar Cemetery, and then I might just do a nice walking tour around by the beach, and there's kind of lots of trees, it's very peaceful, and you just avoid men in coves. Well, Donna, sadly by the time you'd got here I would have gone. So thank you to everybody that's either sent me a little something on PayPal or buy me a coffee. What I'll probably do is set this tour to private and probably do it as a... Well, I've already said that, haven't I? There is no probably about it, is there? I've already said what I was going to do. Glad you've enjoyed. I would love to be out here longer, I can assure you. So I'm just going to walk up to further along the port, seeing as my ferry's going in 34 minutes. Oh, I say. It is I can't imagine how busy this would be in the summer. Oh yeah, true, Anne, you're very right. Yeah, I did say I'd do that, didn't I? Yes, I'm meant to be doing a tour on the way back from the ferry, aren't I? There we are, that's what I just wanted to quickly take you in here. And just quickly show you through here as long as we don't lose the signal. So this is obviously the underground. I can, Donna, as you sound as you are so nicely. But you will need to direct me, Donna. Just opposite where oh, here you mean, in fact. Fabulous. And here you are. Here is a model of where we've been. Which is rather wonderful, isn't it? And now you'll probably know why my feet hurt so much. So my ferry goes at 4:30, takes 50 minutes to go. So I will probably start the tour around 5-ish, but that's all very much, who knows. So I'm just going to finish the tour looking out over the water, because I think that's a gorgeous place to be. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I hope you had fun. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thank you to everybody for joining. Thank you to everybody who tipped, and thank you to everybody who can share postcards. Hope to see you again on another tour soon. I'll turn the camera around just so I can say goodbye. This is a hot and sweaty me saying goodbye. Bye.